Yeah, that seems about right. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Zach.
What the fuck, bro?
I brought you here
Why?
because we have an unboxing from a fan.
Let's do this.
You're not even gonna question how you got here.
It's better than what I was doing at home.
That's fair. All right. Everything looks good. Lights are on. Camera's going. Gotta just send a message to Zach. Tell him to get his stupid bony butt here. Zach.
Yep.
What are you doing here? Is that my shirt?
Yeah, dude, I used it to sleep in last night. I didn't drive over here. You clapped me over here for the unboxing video. I haven't been able to go home.
Oh, yeah.
Did you like clap me back so I can get my different shirt and like some toys or something?
Yeah, I get. My bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
You're bad.
1, 2, 3. Well, I wonder how long that's gonna take. Well, I'm gonna clap him back. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back.
Jesus,
Oh,
dude, come on, man. Give me a heads up before you just
I
clap me.
didn't know how long it would take you. How long does it take to put a new shirt
I
on?
was just about to text you. I was arranging the toys, but thank you for getting them at least.
Yeah, I know what you like. I know your body.
We love bots, we do shots, we play with toys, excite the boys. Bots and shots, 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 bots and shots.
Hi there, I'm Mike.
And I'm Zach.
Alright, did you get stuck?
Yeah.
Did you forget?
When you get clapped around, things get weird. Like,
It actually does have some severe medical side effects.
Yeah.
I'll have you sign a waiver.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all the KO paint's giving me dick cancer anyway, so what's
You don't
a little more dick cancer?
What do you need your dick for anyway?
I don't know, like dick stuff.
I never thought about it like
Yeah,
that.
it's just mostly dick stuff.
Mostly.
Mostly. Yeah, a little
Not
bit.
all of
A
it.
little bit not dick
But
stuff.
mostly.
Mostly dick stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, enough of the dick stuff. Welcome to episode 27 of Bots and Shots.
Why?
Why? Being the first month of the year, we like to do a little retrospective on the previous year.
We know it's like later than everyone else's retrospectives, but we
Yeah.
don't care.
Don't give a fuck!
Because we don't. I don't
We
know.
don't. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Nope, don't care.
We're old. We're like we're that first half of millennials that are still kind of like Generation XE that we don't want to talk about anything about
Absolutely,
feelings.
100%. So we actually have 10 bots to do tonight, and we're going to be doing 10 shots. But as you can see here, we're doing regular normal size shots because we're not stupid.
Yeah, we're alcoholics, but like he's got work tomorrow.
And I like to stay anonymous.
Dude, you're on the internet drinking like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time. Your
My
channel
channel is literally
Mike
my
James.
name.
You might as well just put the last 4 of your social security number on there.
My dog is growing up as a kid.
Yeah,
the name of my
exactly,
dog.
yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
That'd be really helpful information.
Super
that I should-
helpful
that I should
information.
write down.
Yeah.
Unrelated thing.
So let's go ahead and shot,
All right.
and then we'll go ahead and bot.
Okay. My first shot of the year.
Mine too.
I mean, I've drank since.
But not shots.
No, first shot.
First shot. Oh.
Oh. So last year we did our best 10 best bots,
Mhm.
2016.
Yep, so this one's 2017.
Yeah.
So let's start with number 10, the worst of the best. That's how it works out, right? It's the worst of your best.
I mean, you could just say number 10.
All right, number
Throw
10.
The worst in there.
I have here, Make Toys Downbeat.
Or Yaz.
Or yeah, Haz.
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 He's Haz.
Haz. This is Masterpiece Jazz from Make Toys, not official. This is my first bot of the year in 2017.
It wasn't.
It was the first like real bot I bought myself with money, and it was actually pretty far into 2017. I didn't really get into 2017 right away.
It's weird because like the top ones on my list are like the ones I got right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning? Yeah. That's funny. This was my first, and I thought, honestly, for a while it was going to be my best. It's a fantastic figure. I did buy the Repro label set.
You like to tat up your bots.
I love to tat up my bots, at least with a proper faction symbol, and it looks real good.
Oh, it looks great. In
the car mode, it looks super good. He looks like a proper racing car, and I like it a lot.
Totally blending in with all of Earth's racing cars.
Porsche 911s are just a dime a dozen around here. And if they have racing decals, especially for Martini Racing, like it's just, oh yeah, another one of those. No big deal. I mean, this is a figure that people have been clamoring for a long time. A Masterpiece Jazz in the G1 style.
But he came out in one of these weird periods we've been getting in the last couple of years where like there's a glut of like the same character by
like everyone does the same character at the same time.
Yeah.
Generation Toy was first with their
just like a couple months before
ZZ.
it came in with that. And I got that one for super cheap because this guy came out.
Yeah, and he's a IDW Jazz.
Yeah.
And then Toy World came out with Coolsville.
And then Zeta Toy, which is essentially Coolsville.
This was my favorite. The transformation, especially on the legs, is a little scary, maybe a little bit scary. It's not fun to transform, I'll say that. It's transformable, it doesn't take forever. It's just not fun. But the car mode looks good, the robot mode looks good.
Yeah.
And you even have, if you want to,
are you telling me that I can wing my Jazz?
You can wing your Jazz. So I like that because you can get him a more animation accurate kind of thing, or you can give him his door wings like he had in the toy. And to me, Jazz always had door wings. That's just how it was. I actually didn't even notice that he didn't have them in the cartoon.
I kind of just assumed because like, everyone else has door wings.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I did not notice that Jazz didn't have door wings until someone pointed out that you could tuck these in. And I was like, oh, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how Jazz looked in the cartoon.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
What else is a lie?
I don't know. My favorite part about this whole transformation is that the chest piece here, which is often a problem with Jazz, it's usually oversized.
Yeah.
They figured out how to fix that and they squish it in as part of the transformation, which gives it a more natural look. So I definitely like that, and it's actually the reason why I went with Make Toys. On top of that though, like Make Toys just really does some good figures. But yeah. So that's my number 10, Make Toys Jazz. I really like him. He's a fantastic figure.
I got
you have a bot, hopefully.
I do have a bot.
Because we've been shotting. Ooh.
I'm bursting out with this big piece.
Look at you.
This is Make Toys.
Oh, they're both Make Toys!
Striker Noir.
Just so you guys know, we didn't plan any of these. We have I have no idea what his top 10 is.
Yeah.
He can see what bots I have right here, but he has no idea in what order they're gonna be.
You had him on the list last year.
I did.
With Manus.
Yes.
Striker Manus.
I'm jealous that yours came with this stupid gun right here.
I liked the mold enough, but I wasn't super into it. And then when they announced it, I instantly dug this mold in black and red with the little turquoise bits. It just sealed it for me. And then he came with the bonus weapons pack.
Like a shit ton of weapons.
Yeah. And this isn't even all of them. It's like they Rob Liefeld, the Striker.
Which I was gonna say you can see his feet, so it can't be Rob Liefeld.
So now he's Rob Liefeld.
There we go. Where did his feet go?
Yeah, because you covered him before. Pretty much everything is exactly the same. He transforms identical.
Honestly, it's a fantastic transformation.
The only janky part is you have to work to get the feet closed again back into bot mode. But other than that, everything snaps right. He's like a different version of MP10. The way the cab kind of comes together. And the cool thing about this is with the system, as you've covered before, everything has those slide weapons. So all these weapons could go on the Despotron. They could go on whatever, and then go on the Power Master figures that are coming out.
Yeah.
So, and you can rearrange them in any way. So it's cool. I like.
The sky's the limit.
Well, I thought it was cool because when you put these together.
Robots in the sky's the limit.
What's cool is these come as a model kit. They come as the things you
like
have
a Gundam.
to and you have to snap them together and do all that stuff. So it's fun. It's a fun little cool thing to do with it. And I liked it when you did them on the show, but I wasn't a big fan of that mold with those colors. But this pulled me right in.
Optimus is like my dude.
Yeah.
He's my guy. I have a whole Optimus shelf up there.
I dig this figure. I dig him. You're right.
He's a good figure.
You're right.
I told you, he's a good figure. He's fun to play with.
Yeah, he's great.
And he's posable.
He's way posable.
What I like about this is Make Toys was like, you know what? We're going to make him an action figure that transforms. not the other way around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He almost didn't make it, in full disclosure, though. But he made it there just because the accessories really tipped this. Like, it was just, if it was Stryker Manus, we might not have made it. But with all the bonus stuff and the cool color scheme of all the weapons, it really did save him for the final thing. He just looks so cool when he's decked out.
He does look cool.
Yeah.
I'm a little jelly.
Like 90s.
Yeah.
Like, he needs pouches.
He does.
But that's about it.
Nope.
Yeah.
He looks so good.
So yeah, number 10.
Number 10. That's number 10.
With a laser bullet.
Number 10 with a laser bullet. Another gun complex, cocking and pulling.
I didn't think you were gonna do it, but you did it. We're already regretting this.
We're like one shot in. This is terrible.
And like half of our normal shot. It's not even our full shot.
We're half a shot in. Oh, God. I hate everything.
Number 9.
Yeah.
My turns?
No, your turn, man. Let's just, what do you got?
So my number 9 is a reoccurring character on this year's episode of Bots and Shots.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in at the number 9 slot is Mastermind Creations Turban, or their IDW take of Whirl. I was so surprised how much I liked this toy. I don't really care about Whirl that much. He's entertaining, but he's not like cool.
He's comedic in the comics.
But I don't really care about him other than that. But this toy is super posable. It's fun to transform.
Which is important.
It looks good. It almost makes me want... The mold is so good, it almost makes me want the Oberon. But then you have to get the Stryker. So I like this mold a lot. But I've covered him on the show before. He's fun, he's posable, he looks good. I wish he was slightly more like anime-y, I guess, for the IDW, but for the most part, because he looks kind of like how he was in the Thunderwing story, the very beginning of IDW.
Stormbringer?
Yeah. I just wish he had these claws, he had the clamps instead of these.
Should I give him the clamps, boss?
Yeah, give him the clamps. But other than that, I like him a lot.
I like that he has a little alien like mouth in his hand.
Yeah, to hold swords and things.
He's like Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah.
Like,
man, when are they gonna?
We're just making random references.
When are they gonna make a Figma for that?
I don't know.
I would give them my money.
Would you? That's just how buying things works.
Wait.
You have to give them money in order to obtain. How have you been buying these?
The only reason he edged out Stryker Noir is I just really dig the mold. He's easier to transform, but he's fun. You can chicken leg him or not. Just a great toy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He looks great.
Yeah. Smells great.
Ooh. That's important. A lot of people don't consider figure smell.
He bathes.
That's
a
good.
Lot, like a lot.
Like a lot.
Almost like too much. Like
like overbathing.
Yeah. But anyway, what do you got for that number 9?
Yeah. My number 9. Number 9, actually, I just had a little existential crisis over what my number 9 was. I went back and transformed everything to try to see if I could change my mind on it. Yeah, it was tough. By number 9, I'm solidifying it because it's happening right now. Unique Toys Archimond, or Archimond, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Or Brawlu.
Brawl, but he is the first 2 figures of the Unique Toys Masterpiece Scaled Bruticus.
I really wish we had Super Saiyan Wig so we could make him Brawly.
Oh, Super Saiyan Brawly. I hate you.
I hate me too.
What I like about him, and the reason I decided to go with these guys over the Zeta Toys, which I think are just slightly taller, but not that much taller. Yeah. He looks more animation accurate.
He looks very animation
He's very animation accurate. He doesn't have a ton of kibble. He's basically everything I wanted Heavy Noisy to be from Warbitron.
Yeah.
His transformation really isn't all that bad. He's got lots of great articulation.
The only thing Heavy Noisy has on him is a way better name. I love that third-party name.
I disagree with that. I do like Heavy Noisy as a name because it's like an English kind of mistranslation. Yeah. But this guy and this whole line, they're named after World of Warcraft characters.
Oh.
Archimond is like a raid boss.
Oh, okay.
So I like it for the like. The combiner's name is Ragnaros. And I like that. I like the way his tank treads fold up back here. I like everything about this guy. The only reason he's number 9 is the first time I transformed him, I broke him. And that's because his back legs would not snap into the combiner port back here.
The tread is missing a little piece?
No.
Okay.
The actual broken part is like inside the leg because it kind of folds around. Yeah. You can't see it. And that's why I don't really care that much and it's still like it pegs together just fine, but it's not as tight as it usually is.
Funny is on my heavy noisy.
Yeah,
I broke a piece the first transformation too. Like, his little heel spurs that come out. I bent one wrong, but it like folds up nice, so you can't notice it.
You don't notice it. Yeah,
you just break brawl.
When he's in tank mode, you can see that the back has 2 little chips on it because it's both sides. And I did not transform it wrong. I emailed the person I bought it from, and they were like, "Eh, it sucks." Like it was my fault.
Yeah.
Which I mean, maybe it was, but I don't think so. I honestly, I followed their directions.
Hey, shots fired.
Shots fired. It was the Chosen Prime, just in case anyone's curious. But it's like the only problem I've ever had with Chosen Prime, and I would say it's
not the only problem.
It's not many problems, but I like everything about him. His tank mode is clean. His bot mode is clean. He's a good size.
He passes drug screening.
He passes drug screening. You know what's weird is their thigh. It's like a weird soft plat. Feel his thigh.
Feels like that old one that was on like the old Ninja Turtle toys.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird, soft, smooth plastic. It's a little squishy,
it's almost
but not
rubbery.
much.
Like almost rubbery.
But it's not. Like it's firm.
Yeah.
It's firm. It's like a breast.
Yeah.
It's like a firm breast.
Yeah.
I've never felt a breast before.
Yeah.
I've never touched a breast before. So, chugging right along, we're on number 7?
8.
8. Right.
8. Yeah. You can't just call it 4. We're on 4.
We're on 4, right?
No more shots for us.
Let's move right along.
Should we shoot it first?
Oh yeah, right.
As per the rules of the show.
As per the rules of the show. That's some good stuff right there. Just like Mama used to make. So, number 8. Ocho.
Number 8.
The Ocho. Number 8.
Number 8. Super Satan.
Super Satan. Just imagine the devil with like blonde hair.
I don't think I've ever looked this up, but I wonder if it's already got to be a thing. Anyway.
Well, there was Mr. Satan.
Yeah.
In the show.
So they're probably like him as a Super Satan,
Maybe.
but then also Satan is a Super Satan. Anyway.
Satan can only go Super Satan.
He can only go Super Satan.
Okay, I'm just gonna go on. Yeah. This is Open Play Big Spring, and he's got better things to do tonight than die.
He really does.
Do you get it?
I do.
Like there was a line that he said in the movie.
Oh, I just thought you liked life.
Oh no, he doesn't.
I've never. Look at this face. I've never seen the movie.
Look at this face. He just wants to die.
He does.
What I like about this figure is, to me, and I might be wrong because I'm colorblind or whatever, but he's very like Link-esque, like Legend of Zelda.
He's always been pretty Link-esque.
Like you put a little like floppy hat on him, but even his sword that he comes with is like it's kind of Master Sword-ish.
It's pretty Master Swordy, yeah.
Right? This was one of the many Springers that came out this year.
Yeah, because just like Jazz, all of a sudden everyone's like, we've got to
do a Springer.
And if there's aren't out already, they are going to be out soon.
The whole gimmick behind this figure is he literally comes in a shoebox.
Yes.
And he comes with no instructions. The company that made him is Open Play, and their sort of philosophy behind this is that it's easy to transform. You don't need instructions. Yeah. I would argue, yes you do. You still need instructions. I don't want to break this. It is an $80 figure, which I got this for $60 on sale.
Yeah.
But still, it's a lot less expensive than the other Masterpiece ones. They're like $120, $140, $160, I think, for the Fans Toys one. Mm-hmm. So he is the least expensive option. But what I like best about this guy, I like his legs. I like the way his legs are like sleek and long.
Yeah.
He's a lot bigger than I expected him to be.
Yes.
Looking at the pictures, you think he's going to be like kind of chug scale. No. He's definitely Masterpiece scaled.
I almost wish they did do a chug scale version of it.
I honestly kind of wish these guys did do chug scale versions. Yeah, that's for sure. The only big problem I have with this guy is the chest doesn't really peg in. But so a lot of people think they did that because you can fold this in and give him kind of an ab crunch.
Oh, okay.
Which, works. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. Also, in both his car mode, which is okay, there are some places that just don't peg in properly. And in his helicopter mode, same thing. There are just some things that don't peg in super well. But, for the price that I paid for this, I love the robot mode so much. He just fits in super well. I do wish that he had a better face.
Yeah.
His face is just kind of plain.
Looks weirdly...
Like alien?
Asian-y?
Yeah.
But in that way where it looks like it... I don't know, almost looks like a spoof.
Kind of
weird.
Yeah. I'm hoping at some point some third-party company is gonna make, because his face does pop off.
Yeah, so you could definitely put it down.
So you could put a different face in here, no problem. I'm like talking with him right in front of me. But he's got tons of great articulation. His transformation isn't hard to go into all 3 modes. They're passable. They look like they should. I really like it. This is all I wanted. This is all I needed. You're all I ever wanted.
Spring. You're all I
ever needed.
Spring.
I honestly highly recommend this. I mean, 80 is a good price. If you can get it for 60, even better.
Yeah.
Just watch some videos to figure out how to transform it. That's all.
That is all.
Yeah.
That's all.
That'll be all.
That is all.
That'll be all.
That'll be all. That'll be all, sir.
That'll be all, sir. What do you got?
I got.
You got? Oh, this guy.
He's MP38 Supreme Commander Optimus Primal. Basically, the regular Masterpiece Optimus Primal, but in toy colors as opposed to show colors.
Now, does he come with 2 of these swords?
He does. He
okay.
comes with these 2, and he comes with one where they're already connected into one super sword.
Oh, dang. That comes with a Wayworth.
Yeah.
Did he come with alternate faces, too?
Yes, he came with just a solid faceplate.
Okay.
And then he came with... Wait. I took it off because everyone can see him and love him.
I do like his Optimus Prime head.
Yeah, this one comes with the original toy Beast face. Because the original line of Beast Wars had weird monster faces.
Yes.
I think I showed it once.
Faces.
Yeah, when I did Tigatron way back when.
Yeah.
And he has like the weird monster face. So he comes with this and the Shadow Panther. Shadow Panzer repaint of Cheetor has the same option.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a cool weird thing. Other than that, all the gimmicks are pretty much the same. He still has the cannons. You can still put the batteries in for the light up. He comes with all the attachments for Rat Trap and everything.
I feel like you got a lot more stuff on yours than I got with mine.
Yeah, and he comes with... Oh, and this thing is a nod to the original toy. Comes with a cool chain mace that you can take off. This was on your list last year.
It was.
And I wanted him, but then right when I was about to buy him, they announced these colors, and I was like, I like them both about equally.
Yeah.
But I might as well get a different one than you have, so then we could have a cool collection.
Yeah.
And
together.
Yeah.
Together we have a cool collection.
He's fun. He's a really fun toy. You were completely right. I love him. You told me I would love him.
You do.
I love him.
His transformation is fun. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy.
The only piece I hate is in the beast mode. About trying to get that gorilla chest in there.
Back in.
Because you have to push the thing out, and it's a little finicky.
It's one little finicky piece.
But other than that, he's super rad. You know, all the
I like his little forearm guns that pop out.
And he's just a good toy. I mean,
he is.
I mean, we covered all the stuff before. Everything hides pretty well except for the back legs.
If you don't look at him from the back, he still looks pretty good.
Because who cares?
Yeah.
It's a fucking toy. They can't do miracles with everything. Not everything is MP10, everybody. Not everything is MP10.
But it could be.
It could be. For me, it's definitely the added mace and mask really helped seal the deal. And sorry you don't have the double sword.
I'm alright with it. I'm already over it. I like mine. This one definitely has a more like a matte finish kind of look on here, whereas mine looks like it's like printed on fur or something.
Well, and even in the pictures you'll post with the thing where we have him in beast mode, he definitely has more of a gray like toy color scheme, which is kind of cool.
Whereas mine goes for a little more like realism.
Yeah. But like I was like, fuck that.
Fuck that. Fuck realism.
That. I only had the original Optimus Primal for a brief period in my life when I traded a friend for it, and then he wanted Tracy Baxies, and his dad came and talked.
So you had to.
I had to trade back.
That sucks. There's no Tracy Baxies.
I know. That's what I was saying, but you know when you have the wiener kid friend, it's like
stupid wiener kids gotta bring in their family. Like, well, now you have this guy.
I know, and that guy, I don't know where he is now. He could be dead.
Hope you're not.
Fingers crossed. There's too many people in the world. Just let him go.
Alright. I'll let him go. Bye. Not you guys, the fictitious dead guy.
Yeah. Great number 8s.
Great number 8s.
Great number 8s.
Great number 8s.
Yeah, just great. Just
great number 8s. Great 8s.
Great
Great babes.
Great babes.
Great babe. Should we keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling right along into the next shot. Top 10 bots of shots of 2017.
This just tastes like how 2017 felt.
What do you got? Come on, hurry up. Time's ticking. If you don't go, I'll go for you. I'm just gonna pick one.
Okay,
it's gonna be one of my bots.
Okay, Dad. Number 7 is MMC Mastermind Creations Kultur.
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 He's a little bit more of a cultured
He's a couture gent. This is their take on IDW Tarn. He appeared on the second episode of Boston Shots this year. I definitely really enjoyed this figure. He's definitely lower on the list because another figure came out that's appearing later on the list that kind of puts this into perspective slightly. He's still a great figure. So there's certain blocky aspects to it, which I feel like could have been a little more rounder. That's
sure.
It's mostly just the legs. I feel like the legs, they should have been like a little more rounder, a little more contoured, something a little bit different. And then there's the clearance issue with the gun. It is the only problem with this figure. They try to go for the aesthetic, but they've been kind of canceling out certain posability. Like it has the potential for super posability, but not with the accessories.
But it hinders its own self.
Yeah. So
that sucks.
But other than that, it's a great fucking looking figure.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's definitely a. And this figure was crazy. People bought this.
That's what I was gonna say. Is this thing sold out like 3 times?
Yes, but definitely a great figure for the year for people who got it. He's definitely fun, and he's got. I mean, what can you say with a figure with like random ass toe missiles?
Yeah, toe missiles are where it's at.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna make the list as soon as I got him. I just didn't know where he was gonna stand.
That's fair.
And there's definitely a lot of contention, and this was just my knee-jerk position on him on the list. Like he could have been higher, he could have been lower. I don't know.
It just is where he is. Yeah. He is where he is.
So what do you got?
Oh yeah, it's my turn.
If you were to Siete, what would you Siete?
If I were to Siete, I would do your absolute favorite character.
You son of a bitch.
This is Make Toys. It used to be Howling Meteor, but at some point they just changed him to Meteor.
I guess he stopped howling.
I guess he just didn't. Yeah. So he is a Masterpiece Scaled Seeker, Starscream specifically. He blows the official Starscream mold out of the water.
That's what I've heard.
Not many times do I feel like a third-party Masterpiece figure is better than the actual official toy. Most of the time when the official toy comes out, I'm like, okay, I like the official version better. Yeah. This one is the exact opposite. Well, he's not perfect. His back is a little messy.
Yeah, and the hollow wings, I guess the complaint I hear the most.
But I don't care. Yeah. He looks fantastic from the front. Pretty much exactly like he did in the cartoon.
He is so cartoon accurate, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. His transformation isn't really all that hard, honestly. I did it on Christmas morning just without looking at instructions. I figured it out. Not a big deal.
You're a big boy.
Thanks, man. I did it. He comes with a couple accessories, but not a ton. Like, what you see right here is most of it. Comes with a couple different faces. They're easy to exchange out. He comes with different tips for this to go into gun mode, where it's just like regular missiles.
Just the tip.
Just the tips. But, inarguably, the greatest, and my vote for greatest accessory of the year.
I support this wholeheartedly.
A Starscream head with a Megatron hand attached to the neck that plugs in to the Make Toys Despotron. So you can have Make Toys Despotron choking Starscream. Brilliant. Absolutely 100% utter brilliance.
In a year full of devastating crises and conflicts of interest, I'm glad to see that the world still makes a little bit of sense.
Just a little bit of sense. Just a tiny bit of sense.
He's good.
He's good. He's actually pretty hefty. Like, he's got a lot of die cast in him.
Yeah, I was holding him before.
You can feel it? Yeah.
And he feels nice. I love when you grab, like, by the hips and the waist and you feel that metal.
He's
so good.
It's so metal.
It's so metal.
You're
probably one of the least metal people I know. Just 100%. Having that beard.
When they come out with Skywarp and Thunder.
The Thunder Warp and the Skycracker.
Oh god, I could not remember Thundercracker's name. When they come out with those repaints of this figure, I actually might buy them because I like this figure so much and I kind of just want a really good version of all 3 of these guys. He does have a little butt flap down here, which is, you know, like, it is what it is.
That's cool. I mean, it covers it. He didn't have much of an ass, so.
It's true. He doesn't have much of an ass. That's all I got. That's number 7. He's fine. His coolest thing is he comes with a head that's him getting choked.
Hey.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Hey. Feel the magic. Feel the roar. Thunder cracks are loose.
Okay.
I don't know. Just want to say something snazzy.
Alright. Snazzy?
Snazzy.
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 Snazzy. Rolling right along into the number 6 spot.
And number 6 sounds hot.
Are you ready for 6?
Why are you like this?
Why am I like 6?
Yeah, why are you like 6?
I smell 6 and candy here. Let's do a shot.
I want your 6.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. 6 and candy was better.
Just like Disco Lemonade.
I wish I was a man who could do a shot without making a face.
Nope. I don't ever want to be that man.
Like, it's been 27 episodes, and you figure at this point we'd just be steely like,
yeah, I'm just gonna bathe in all these shots.
The problem is I am more that way, I think, with tequila, but tequila gives me a hangover after this show.
So my number 6 spot goes to Unique Toys Gazranka, which again is a World of Warcraft reference because this is their Swindle from Bruticus. And look at him.
He's pretty snazzy.
He's so snazzy. He's a snazzy guy. What I love about this guy is unlike
Why is he better than the other one?
He's an actual, honest-to-God Jeep.
Yes.
Open cab. Like, he's a Jeep.
Put some G.I. Joes in it. You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
honestly,
set.
you probably could with the size this guy is. The pictures on him don't do him justice because you can't see his size.
No.
But in hand, his Jeep mode is so good. He's got a lot of great personality. Again, just like Brawl, there's like almost no kibble on him. He's got his normal like wheels and stuff like that, but he's very slim. He's very sleek.
When I saw the pictures, I didn't like the whole front panel piece. But after watching the transformation video, it made sense and
it made sense.
Appreciate it. But in the first glance, I could definitely see just that solid panel.
But the way it transforms is pretty great.
Yeah.
On top of that, this is what he looked like in the cartoon.
What ranks him above Brawl for you?
I think the fact that they can turn him into an actual Jeep. Like, tank is a tank. Everyone's done a tank. A tank's not a big deal or whatever. Yeah. But he is a Jeep. I also like his transformation a little better. I didn't break it.
That's always a plus. It always helps you like it more if you don't break it.
I also like his I like his face.
His face is great.
Swindle's got to have a good face.
He's got to have some attitude.
Yeah. The way he transforms is nuts. His feet are seats. You can't tell.
Like the bottom is this son of a bitch.
That's the seat.
Got that. Okay. Push him to number 5. Why is he at 6?
Because I've got better butts.
But not better shots.
Well, it's actually kind of the same shot. These weapons are all modular. They put together in a couple different configurations, which is cool. Like this is just a missile, and you can have it anywhere. You can. I didn't like the way it comes together. I was like, I hate this. And then when I realized it was modular, I was like, I love this.
I like that he actually has a dedicated shoulder cannon.
Yes, there's actually about 3 different ways you can plug this in to the forearm.
Yeah.
And this is the way that I like the best.
I feel like that's the more show accurate way to do it.
I agree. Yep. But he's a Jeep instead of a Hummer, like everyone goes for.
Which is. Like, no joke, he has complained about this.
Everyone always does Hummer.
Because since Warbotron, which was what, 2015?
Yeah.
Every time a Swindle comes up, you field the complaint. And it's great. Because, no, it's
not hard just to make it a freak. It's stupid. It matters to me, I guess.
I know, no, it's great. I feel like that's going to be on your tombstone. Swindle should be a Jeep.
Swindle's a Jeep. Swindle equals Jeep.
Swindle plus G, S plus J equals B?
I don't know. Jon Snow.
Yeah. But only
we figured it out, guys. So that's my Swindle, and I'm sticking to it. What do you got?
My number 6 was a contentious number 6, but this is what I decided on. This is...
Didn't you already do this guy?
Sort of. This is Make Toys Thunder Erebus. The Power Master Prime take on, was it the Make Toys Cross Dimensions?
Yes, it's Cross Dimensions.
Yeah.
It's the
There's
same,
a lot of titles,
it's the same one that the Striker Noir is from.
But he's so weird, I love it. He's not as big as you thought he would have been. He's
way smaller.
He's basically leader class. And there's something about him that even though there's like panels, and he just works though. Like he looks great. Now my only complaint is that this is not the same color of turquoisey as Noir. Like it's a slightly more blue shade. That's the only problem with it. But other than that, I'm fine with it. This toy is just so clunky and big and just beefy. Like I just, even though he's smaller than you kind of expected, he's still just...
He is. I mean, just look at the next... He's not that much bigger.
But he just looks so good. He's got such a good... Look at that ab crunch.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good ab crunch.
And the transformation is really fun. Like, it's one of those things where you expect, because like this is the most annoying part is how the feet fold up, but it gives you some cool, you know, tilt. He has crazy,
he's got crazy
ankle
tilt. Yeah, look at that.
Like, there's something about him that is just fun to transform, and the little cab piece. Because I'll probably do him on an episode of Bots and Shots. Like, actually do him, because he's not.
He's gonna do him on an episode of Bots and Shots. You heard it here first. He's gonna straight up do him.
All this big black, I'm taking it all in on a future episode of Bots and Shots.
He likes his bots big and black.
Yeah, but
and teal.
But like a round 3. He's not like a round 4 or 5 when we're actually super drunk. He's a really fun toy, and I really recommend you getting the Optimus Prime.
I want the Optimus Prime version just to go on my Optimus Prime shelf.
When we get married and we lose interest in our girlfriends, they lose interest in us because we stop caring, we can all have a house together and we just have the best Transformers room.
We're gonna have the best.
We're forward thinking.
That's right.
Forward thinking.
Progressive.
Yeah.
We're all just gonna get married to each other.
Yeah. I've never known exactly where the Nemesis Prime stands. Yeah. If there's a lore out there, our dedicated people who know things.
Let us know. What's Nemesis Prime's lore?
Everyone that constantly corrects us in our comments, please comment.
We appreciate it.
We don't know, and we are dumb. And
I'm not gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Is Nemesis Prime a Decepticon?
Or is he just a cool repaint?
I know my Orionville. The Orionville.
Yeah.
I have Decepticon stickers on them.
And it makes sense. I just didn't know if there's like a dedicated thing to it. And I could look it up, but I'm not going to.
I'm not going to either.
The reason why this beats out Striker Noir on the list is the transformation is so clever. There's parts of it, like these panels, this paneling art, they actually fit together really well. Like this folds out to become several panels, and it condenses.
Does it have a base mode?
I don't know. I haven't actually looked it up. I think you could probably make one for how
like finagle one.
Out. Yeah, but it doesn't have a dedicated one. But fucking cares about the base mode.
Well, I mean, I know he had one.
Yeah. All in all, I really do like this figure. Something about it, like the size to me, because I don't have that much space anymore.
Sure.
Is perfect. I love leader scale. I'm not a masterpiece purist, so it works for me.
I am, and I hate myself.
And I love all the small details.
All the small details doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
My only problem when they overdo this, like if you wanted to put a faction symbol on him somewhere, where would you put it?
On him? Put in one of these guys. Get like a couple smaller
ones. Like a tiny one?
A couple smaller ones in there. Yeah.
But there's not like an obvious space for it. Maybe this big blank space right here. Maybe on the shoulder.
But I love him. And I would marry him. He's big and black and he's beautiful. He's the BB dub.
Big black curvy bot.
Don't make it weird.
I have to.
I know.
It's my contract. Oh, so we did it. That was the first 5 episodes, like bots. That was the first 5 bots.
First 5 episodes.
First 5 episodes of Bots and Shots. Recapped them all.
Yeah, for me it was contentious. There's been a lot of back and forth. I'm still not happy with my order 100%, but I'll take it. I will take it.
All right.
Yeah, I will take it.
You're gonna take it up the shot hole?
Yeah, I'll take it up the shot hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't sharked in a while. Oh my god. I'm sharking. Okay, you're going first.
5. Right?
5. Cinco. 5.
Round 5.
This
one. The Cinco.
The Cinco.
So...
What's your number 5?
Hold on.
You okay over there?
I have to carry things.
Are you doing division? Divide by 4, carry the Trypticon.
Alright, so I'm here with number 5 for me. God, I didn't realize how big he was until this episode. Titties Returned Trypticon. I voted on that
I did
poll
too.
for Trypticon.
Yeah, me too.
And it actually happened.
Well, the other option was Scorponok and then Omega Supreme.
Yeah,
Trypticon was the obvious choice.
He was one of the first 2 Transformers I ever owned, him and Galvatron.
So he's got a little
nostalgia in there, and plus I loved it. There's been a lot of complaints with this, his hip issues, and he's not as tall as Metroplex, but he's got like a lot of
width,
super wide, which makes it really awkward for like storage.
I have mine in my living room next to my. Actually, this is mine.
This is his. We just thought it'd be easier. Why add this to the madness if he owns it already? Yeah. So we're just using his. You didn't sticker yours.
No, I didn't sticker mine. Yeah.
I stickered mine. That's the only difference between ours. He's fun. He's a fun guy. He's a leader class, or he's a Titan.
Yeah, he's a Titan class. Yeah.
So he's gonna have the same things. You're only ever gonna transform into his base in whatever modes, like once. For me, the nostalgia factor, the fact that the only reason I even own a Metroplex was because I was hoping this thing would come out.
Sure.
If I didn't love Trypticon so much, I would probably not have bought it, just for size issues. But I love him. He's super chunky, and I love all the details. I feel like all the little minute stuff, I feel like they actually went in for it. And
he looks good.
And not to mention, I already covered Full Tilt.
Yeah, he was on the last episode.
He is a great additional figure. I was super happy with this set. I adore him.
Yeah. So he does transform. He transforms into his spaceship mode, which is okay. I get it's like a spaceship if you squint.
And it's like an afterthought from like
definitely
just from the games.
Yeah,
it's just based on the game stuff I did.
And then his city mode
looks like his city mode.
It's fine. It's the city mode.
Did I do the original Trypticon yet?
No, I don't think you did.
So I've done 2 Trypticons now, him and the Master.
And the Diablo Rex.
The Master made Diablo Rex my number 1, was he number 1?
Yeah.
Number 1 from last year, yeah. This is not quite as good because it doesn't capture all the cuteness.
I do like he's got a shit ton of articulation.
He does.
He's got ankle tilt. Like you can have him like spread leg, like it's really good.
You can make him wider or taller.
Yep. Hey guys.
Hey guys. Trypticon's here.
Oh boy.
But he's just great.
Hi to all the boys.
For me, I loved him. But this is Cases, and I will honor it the same way.
It's fine.
By having sex with it.
Yep. That's prima nocta.
Before we get started, what do you have going on?
Oh, right.
It's kind of distracting having all of this bot here. Like
my number 5.
Oh.
He is Generation Toy Op X, or just IDW styled Optimus Prime.
He's pretty sexy.
So 2 of these came out this year, Generation Toy and G Creation.
Yes.
And I feel like this is the better one. I do like in robot mode G Creation's kind of aesthetic a little more. He's a little skinnier.
But he's so panely.
But he's so panely and a pain in the ass to transform. This one has, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but he's got light up eyes.
Does he? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's pretty rad. I like everything about this figure. The transformation, well, not being easy is fun, I would say. It's doable.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about him, that I actively don't like, is that when you put him in truck mode, you pretty much have to put this little piece on him to make him look decent. In truck mode. It goes on the back. It
over the
legs. And then it lets you to use the MP10 trailer.
And this is like the rear wheels back here? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
I mean, he doesn't look terrible without it, but this definitely completes the mode.
So it's kind of like how the Striker Mantis in Noir, the gun folds out to become the top of the cab.
But this doesn't do anything in robot mode.
Like if you could clip on as a shield or something.
Something, yeah. But it literally does nothing. Once this is transformed, you just you try not to lose it.
You use it or you lose it.
You lose it or you lose it. But having it's cool because you can put the MP10 trailer with him, and it looks pretty rad. He's fantastic. He's got a lot of great posability.
He looks fucking
He looks fantastic. Everything about him. I didn't really care about him at all until I saw, I think I saw one video on him, and I was like, nope, okay, I'm buying it. That's it. I'm in love. He's nice. He's classy.
Gent.
He's about the same size as MP10 in both.
Is he a smidge taller or a smidge shorter?
I don't remember. But he's very close. That's my OpEx. I don't really have a lot. He didn't come with a lot. He has a matrix inside of his chest. Getting inside of his chest is actually a little bit more involved. Like, you open this up like normal.
And then you have to take his dinner, and then you have to reassure him.
Then you have to unclip his bra.
Yeah. And then you have to respect when he says no.
Of course. If he says no, you gotta stop immediately.
Yeah, don't be a dick about it.
So yeah, it's like 20 steps to get inside to get that sexy matrix of leadership.
But still classier than
the
Power of the Prime's leader one, where it's like you open the titties and there's another set of titties.
Oh, I know, right? That's so true. It's like two sets of titties.
And there is more titties. He's a figure I definitely wrote off until seeing him in your personal collection. And then he's been always silently on the back of the radar.
If you want a good IDW Optimus Prime, this guy is the one I recommend.
Yeah,
100%. Everything fits together really nice. It's logical. The arm panels don't stay pegged in because they're not it's like a clip. It just kind of hangs tight there. Like I said, he's not perfect, but that's why he's number 5.
Yeah.
I play with this guy for a long time.
What do you think of our 5s? Are they 10s for you?
Ooh.
Maybe only 7s. I don't know what you collect. I don't really care.
I don't know. I don't know your body.
He knows my body. In 27 episodes, we've had a lot of drunken body encounters.
Oh man, so many. How do you do? Oh, it's like Pop and Luck. It's like.
It's hard to make a wave. I'm gonna try to wave. I'm gonna try to wave to your Optimus.
Bringing it back. Hold up, bringing it back. Shh. We're so stupid. Please kill us. Dude, can we stop?
Are we in the top 4?
Yeah, we're at number 4. This was tough. This was tough.
This was a tough round.
Was tough.
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's do this thing, because that's a prerequisite. I will say doing shots, like half shots, or like normal shots, it's easier to just down the whole... You don't have to drink it. You can just put the whole thing in your mouth and swallow.
It's pretty nice.
Whereas, like, when we do the double shots, you have to drink it. Like, you have to swallow multiple times.
Yeah.
It's harder to just put the whole thing in your mouth and just suck it in. So I think I've finally decided on this for my number 4.
What you got, baby? What you got, girl?
Quite possibly the greatest Perfect Effect release ever.
For now.
For now. This is... Perfect Effect Beast Gorilla.
Gorilla?
Gorilla. Or, if you will, Beast Wars Optimal Optimus.
And that's just Prime.
That's just Prime. If you watched Beast Wars at all, Season 3,
yes,
Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal Spark got merged together.
They did a lot of this.
They
just a lot
of... Full through all the way.
Optimus is bigger than Prime.
Yeah. He is, actually.
Yeah.
This is what happened when they did that. And, you know, he's got his mode here. He's got wings. It's just a fantastic toy.
It's good.
It's so good. It's hefty. It's got a lot of great posability. He has his, like, guns that come over. He even has little missile pods in his legs.
For the
Macross missiling. He has 4 modes. He's got this. He turns into a big robot monkey. He has that like weird like tricycle.
Oh yeah, where he does like the ab weight one where you do the wheel and you do your ab exercises.
Yeah,
but he made it into a mode.
He did, and then he has like a spaceship mode.
Is the wheel a separate part though?
It's like right in here.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, there's no parts forming on this guy. He's not super hard to transform. He's just kind of big. And his waist mode, when you unclip it, it's like really, it's like kind of wobbly. Like you can hide the hands by moving this whole thing forward, but you do have to unpeg that and repeg it in. So that is kind of parts forming, so I don't normally do it. There's just so much detail. Well, he just looks so good.
No, he's definitely a figure I wish I would have picked up, but it wasn't a right time, right place.
Sure.
Yeah.
I wanted him as soon as I saw him. I was like, yep, I'm buying that.
And in retrospect, that was a good idea.
It was a good idea. But yeah, he doesn't come with a lot of accessories. In fact, this is the whole figure.
Yeah.
He's got his gun.
What else
He's
does
got
he
his
need,
figure. But yeah, exactly. What else does he need?
Other than like a golden disc, if that's even relevant. I can't remember.
I don't remember if it's relevant either. He looks good just fucking standing there.
Yeah.
I actually thought that he was going to be my number 1 figure that I got the whole year. Like, this was my top contender.
You got him pretty close to the beginning of the year.
I did. Unlike other Perfect Effect figures, he is fun to transform.
Yeah.
This is fun. Even though the other 2 modes, even like on the original toy, they're throwaways. Who cares?
Yeah.
He is a monkey that transforms into a plane and a car. Why? Because they wanted to sell a toy in the 90s.
Yeah.
That was it.
And they had someone in the office had this great idea, like, let's make him bigger and he does these more things. Fuck it, let's put him on the show.
Fuck it, why not? He's one of the figures that no matter how hard I am for like money or something.
Yeah, he's never going away.
He's never going away. Never.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4 pick. What do you got?
So what do I have?
Oh, it's a robot. It's gotta be.
It is.
Oh, look at that.
It's Mastermind Creations Tyrantron.
Or
their IDW take on Megatron. He is probably the best Chug Megatron I've seen. He comes like this, but you get this cool little clip-on
honestly
mask.
I wanted him.
Yeah.
He's one of my figures that I wish I bought this year.
Yeah. It's good. It's good our round is paired up this way. He does have the minor accessories to make him do the whole Megatron as a minor. Not that he's
like underage. He's the underage Megatron. But he's like a drill or whatever, yeah.
And it's cool and it's fun. It's
just, he even comes with like the helmet that has like the stripes
the helmet's
on it, right?
different, the different like kind of the hazard tape side markers, and then the drill cannon instead. And it's cool. And he has definitely the tread markings to kind of denote whichever mode you want to put him in. And even though his modes seem almost an afterthought, because that's how it is in the comics, I still don't know what this version of Megatron turns into in the IDW.
I don't think he's transformed, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they kind of did for it, but that it looks like Alex Milne did the fucking face.
Yeah,
like it is perfect from the comics.
Yep.
The mold is great.
It's cool that he comes with a little Tarn face.
Yeah, like that was cool. The only problem is he suffers from a slightly better but still version of Tarn's problem, the Coulter, where the cannon kind of conflicts with his kibble. You can take this wing panel off if you want to. It's designed for the thing, so it does have more flexion if you do that.
Yeah.
And I've thought about it just because it really doesn't enhance it one way or the other.
Well, if you're not going to transform it, like, why not?
Yeah. So it's there. You can do whatever.
It gives him a cleaner robot look. That's
exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, but you get the holes, but you can figure something out.
Yeah.
The reason why he kind of beat Tarn is he has a similar proportion, but just how stylized the legs look. Just the designs, the contour, everything like that. This figure was great. Like, I did not expect to like this figure as much. I thought it was just going to be like, yeah, it's going to go on my Lost Light shelf. I loosely collect Megatrons.
I want it for my Megatron shelf that I started right here. Yeah.
And I'm a Galvatron devotee, so like Megatron stuff is always hit or miss, but I mean, you get cool stuff. You get this cool beam saber.
Yeah.
It does no reference except the movie, but it looks fucking cool.
Why not?
I always have them with him.
It's kind of cool that Megatron is like forever associated with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Beam saber.
Or I don't know what they actually call it. Because beam saber is
Gundam. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lightsaber. It even makes lightsaber sounds in the movie.
Yeah, and this transformation is so easy, but it has a perilous moment.
I like his tiny gun up here.
Yeah.
It's so small and cute.
Because it's supposed to evoke the whole other...
I know, yeah.
But you can swap this out for a drill head.
Okay.
That goes for the minor mode. He's definitely a fun figure. And someone made a fan mode of him where he essentially makes a cannon. So I was wondering if they might remold this into a Galvatron, an IDW Galvs, because the dimensions are there, just a remold on top of it. Someone shot me down pretty quick saying no, there was another idea for this mold, but I don't know what that is. People out there might know. People out there might know the mold.
Let us know if you know. Don't tell us what it is. Just let us know if you know.
Yeah, we don't really care what it is. But this is a fun figure. I love it. The clearance issue aside, which is slightly less than Tarn, because at least you can get rid of it. Tarns you cannot. Like the piece can't come off in the process. But
it can if you try hard enough.
Yeah, that's true. But he's fun. I like him, and he's probably my favorite Chug makes.
He's also answers the age-old question: what in Tarnation?
What in Tarnation? You missed that on the Tarn round, so you find it there. Yeah,
I tossed it in there.
Yeah, you did a good job.
What in Tarnation?
I do love that our rounds evoked both an Optimus and a Megatron.
That's true, actually.
How's your monkey mode?
It's pretty good. Thanks for asking.
No problem, bro.
Okay, well, we are rolling right along with this top 10, trying to get through it as fast as possible because
someone's got to work tomorrow.
Someone's got to work tomorrow, and I hate my life, and please kill me. But before then, let's just do a shot.
Let's do those shotties.
Your turn. What did you know it? Shit. This is bot number 3, man. What was the third best bot you got this year?
This was the super last minute addition to this set. This is Mastermind Creations Calidus Shadow, whatever.
Man, you got a couple of good MMC like IDW bots this year.
I feel like it's because MMC is the only third-party company that's like devoted still to a Chug. Like they have a Masterpiece offshoot.
Yeah.
But they are still doing some Chug style.
Ocular Max stuff. Yeah.
This came 2 days before the new year.
Which counts.
Which counts, and also because if not him, Calidus might have made the list.
Which is their regular Optimus Prime.
Or their Hot Rod. The regular Optimus Hot Rod.
Optimus Hot Rod Prime.
Hotimus Rod.
Hotimus Rod Prime.
He's a really fun figure. But then I saw this guy. repainted as a con exclusive that finally came out right at the end of the year.
Asterix mode or whatever.
And I just jumped on it. I like this mold, but I love this mold in these colors. Part of it has to do with this sweet shattered glass stash.
So this is Shattered Glass Hot Rod.
Yeah. And this is the alternate head. He comes with a straight face. This is the smirk, where he's got to
have a smirk.
And Calidus comes with the same exact faces, except this one has the mustache.
Oh my god, it's a fucking goatee. So he's evil Hot Rod.
Yeah, and I love that whole aesthetic. He comes with all the same accessories. This toy is one of those toys where the first time you transform it, you're super scared of it.
Sure.
Second time, it is super fun because the first time you transform it, you kind of follow the instructions a bit. You kind of because it's a third party. You want to pay attention. The second time, you realize that when you put it all together, it's kind of all random. When you do it the second time, you can pull it in half and do them in stages, and it makes it a super fun transformation.
That's
the second time around, it becomes one of the more fun because he literally has a slide mechanism that comes out. So he just splits in half and transforms out. The vehicle mode looks stellar. In either version.
I like that he comes with a bow.
Yes. And it's just because, you know, the animated Hot Rod had a bow.
That's why the original Hot Rod came, the Calidus or whatever.
Yes. If you keep an alt mode, it looks so good on the front.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it looks so great.
It's a rad bumper.
It's just a cool little gun, but he's got his Wolverine claws. For me, I love this mold better in this color scheme, and I like Hot Flame in my IDW collection.
Sure.
If Calidus was in this set, he might have been like 8. 9, maybe. I love the transformation. I like the mold.
Yeah.
A little more petite gent. Yeah, I want a little petite rod to go with my big megs. You know what I mean? And my bigger megs. I want a little petite rod. Unless he's black, and then I want him bigger.
You want your big black rod?
I want a big black rod. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Just the whole scheme, black, silver, purple.
Yeah.
Done. I was in. Definitely my number 3. It's a mustache that just commands authority.
Yeah.
You want in on this?
I mean,
you want one of those? You want those?
You want me to do that to you again? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
What do you got?
This is tough.
Ooh, you went big and white while I went small and black.
That's true.
This is the first time you used bigger.
Yeah. This is Fans Toys Masterpiece style Skyfire, or their Phoenix.
Or Jetfire.
No, it's not Jetfire.
Or Jetfire.
It's not Jetfire.
Or
it's not Jetfire. It's not.
Right.
Jetfire looks different. Jetfire is a Macross figure.
Calm, bro.
This is animation accurate Skyfire, and I'm adamant about that. This is Skyfire because he looks like he came out of the cartoon, which is what I've wanted my entire life.
Which is the only reason I made a stink about it. He put his foot down. No, this is Skyfire.
This is Skyfire.
This is Skyfire.
I'm so tired of Jetfire getting all the glory and all of the attention. Because people like Robotech, which is fine, but just...
If Armida heard you say Robotech...
You're right. Oh, she would be so mad at me.
Kill you.
Okay. But this is animation accurate Skyfire. Because they couldn't put Jetfire in the cartoon because he looked like Macross.
When you produce a toy you don't have the full license to, so suddenly you deal with the consequences.
Yeah, so they had to make up a figure to go into the cartoon. And they basically just took Jetfire and changed him up a little bit. Yeah. Or a lot, actually.
A lot of it.
And they never made a toy that looked like that.
No.
Like, at no point have they ever made a toy,
the closest they came was the Thrilling 30.
The Thrilling 30 one.
It was like a half.
It's like a hybrid.
It's a half and half.
Yeah.
And like a blowjob and some
The Classics kind of looks like it a little bit, but not much.
They're both half and halves.
Yeah, they kind of straddle that line between looking kind of like both, but neither really like one or the other.
But Fans Toys, owing
they're like,
no artistic license anywhere, we're like, fuck it, we're
just gonna make this. And this thing is gigantic.
Jesus.
Not just in robot mode, as you can see here, he's literally the size of the upper half of my body. In jet mode, and keeping in mind he was the mode of transportation for the Autobots in like all of season 1. He is just he's got a gigantic wingspan. I couldn't actually fit him in the picture completely when I was taking the picture of it. It was tough to get him in there. So I don't know how it's going to look when I'm showing the picture of it.
Did you stagger him and all, so you tried to get in there?
I tried. This is my very first Fans Toys figure. I'd never owned one before. I've never owned a Fans Toys.
Which is so weird.
I know. Like, so Fans Toys is so many fanboys. Fans Toys boys?
I'm not a MP guy, as I state all the time. But
you haven't been.
I owned 4 or 5 figures before you even showed up with this guy.
This is the only Fans Toys figure I own. It won't be the last. Don't get me wrong. I love this figure.
I owned Scoria a long time.
Yeah,
ago.
you did. He has so much heft to him. He is a heavy bot.
Wait. He's heft.
He's heft.
He's heft.
He's heft. He's got a lot of great articulation. He's solid. I don't feel like I'm gonna break him. As long as you transform him correctly, he is a safe transformation. My only gripe about him is that he comes with half of a flight stand. He comes with the flight stand part that actually hooks into it, but he doesn't come with the stand part. They expect you to use the one that came with Sovereign or the one that came with Swoop, but they don't give you a full stand.
So, do you want the one with Sovereign? Because I'm never going to use it.
Oh, kind of.
It's just going to sit in that box.
Yeah, I love it,
I'm never
actually.
going to have him flying.
I love
ever
it.
in life.
I honestly, I do have a Rupo label on him, and this part right here is removable, so you can have one with an Autobot and one with a Decepticon logo, and you can swap. You can swap it out because he was both
with his lover Starscream.
He does with his love. Ooh, science buddies.
I always wondered, like, was he really a scientist, or was he just like
was Starscream? Yeah. Oh no, he was that guy that just took credit for everyone's work. Absolutely.
So
Starscream did make
he's
a combiner.
The Gayfish episode of South Park, where he just hangs out in the background and takes credit for shit when it gets when the
100%. That's and it progressively gets more and more important to the whole thing. He's like, I did all this versus I was in the room helping out with this.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
and he's also a gay fish.
He's also a gay fish.
Because he likes fish sticks.
He likes fish sticks.
He likes fish sticks a lot.
He likes fish.
He likes putting them in his mouth.
He loves putting fish sticks in his mouth.
Because he's a gay fish.
But Jetfire's great.
But
gay or not, Jetfire is great. Starscream Jetfire fan fiction aside.
Honestly, when I got this back in May when it came out, and I was like, no, maybe this will be my figure of the year because it's just.
You were about this figure.
I was so about this figure. I was so excited, and being Masterpiece, I'm all over it. What was it, like 14-inch Skyfire?
He's big.
He's like 12. This is like 12 inches, so he's like 13.
Maybe, and you're gonna count on the kibble?
Yeah, 14 to the top here.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go crazier.
Yeah, like 14 inches.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. This is it, man. This is number 2.
Number 2?
This is number 2. Let's drop that deuce.
You already did that though.
I did.
And then the offcuts.
Yeah, and then you called me out on the internet.
I was sitting here for like
5 minutes.
I've been drinking. And I have a phone that connects to the internet. What are you supposed to tell me to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, if I was taking a dump, you would have posted about it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just do a shot.
I don't want to.
Come on. Just fucking do it, you little baby. Come on, you baby. Just fucking do it, you little bitch.
My call sign.
I'm never going back to vanilla. I love apple.
I wish Jameson would branch out the flavors.
Yeah, would you buy like an apple Jameson or vanilla Jameson?
Easily.
Yeah. So let's just rolling into that deuce.
Dropping that deuce hard.
Number 2's.
Number 2's with the deuce.
That's right.
And
I'm first.
You're first.
I'm first.
And you're loose.
Mine is probably for me.
I'm closing my eyes. I don't want to see until it shows up on stage.
Ready?
It's locked down, isn't it?
1, 2, 3. Open your eyes.
It was locked down.
It's locked down.
It was locked down.
It's locked. It was always locked
down.
It was always locked down. This is a figure that I went from like 0 to all about. I got this for Christmas.
You son of a bitch.
And it was easily, I was like, this is it. This is the toy. I don't know how it could get any better than this. There are just so many things about this that are amazing. But number 1, the fact that it can go from a very sleek looking car,
which is unbelievable,
to this that has almost 0 car kibble on it, and it actually transforms. There's no parts forming unless you want to take the mirrors off the feet here and put them on the shoulders, which I do because I think the mirrors on the feet look kind of dumb.
Fair enough.
But you don't have to.
But where do they go on the feet?
This is the door right here. This is the door right there.
I see it. This is one of the most cleverly designed figures I have ever seen.
Where's the hood? Where's the top? Where's the trunk? Where are the wheels? Everything disappears.
Because there are problems with it, like
it's not perfect.
Like the hollow points are there.
It is hollow right in the middle, right down the middle. There's like nothing in between there. But he's a robot. He doesn't need insides.
But also, I don't care about the hollow points because I can't tell where anything goes.
I've transformed this many times at this point. I'm still not sure how it works. It is a marvel of Transformers engineering.
Whoever did it deserves a goddamn Nobel Peace Prize.
This thing operates on black magic. On top of that, he comes with a robot dog.
You get a dog.
You get a puppers.
You get a dog.
This puppers has tons of great articulation. I kind of wish he didn't come with it and was like $20 cheaper, but he didn't.
And there was a set that was like them and then just him solo.
Yeah, but I would forego this, but I haven't.
But I love those teeth.
The teeths.
Yeah, I saw those before.
So this is Unique Toys, and for me, Unique Toys just knocked it out of the park with this. He does come with an alternate face that has the little mask. He comes with a giant gun that he can hold, or he can put on his head for that gun head thing. He can mount it on the back here. There's tons of options. He comes with, you can fold his fist in and put the hook on it if you want to get the hook there.
If you want to get that lockdown, the classic lockdown.
The classic lockdown. I hated the movie this guy was from.
Oh, yes.
Age of Extinction is one of the worst, but not the worst Transformers movie ever made. One of the things I hated about the Transformers movies, and especially the design from this movie in particular, is all the robots had like robot alt modes. Like they didn't have any kibble on them. Who wants that? I want to know that Optimus Prime can turn into a truck. I want to see truck parts hanging off of him. That's how I know he's Optimus Prime and can turn into a truck.
But then this thing showed up.
And then I thought, because you can't possibly transform.
No,
like, there's no way they can make a toy of that. Except for they did. They made a toy of that. Zach. They made a toy of that.
I almost wonder if someone who did the CG renders took a job at Unique Toys to help manufacture the toy design.
We can do this.
Yeah, it's possible. I want to see my baby given life.
He's masterpiece scaled. He looks amazing in both modes. He's not perfect. He's got a couple little flaws, a couple little parts, but his transformation is actually pretty easy compared, like, for what it is.
Yeah, and it's honestly mesmerizing. Like, watching the videos and you see where it starts and where it ends, it makes no sense. This would have been on my list short of I had other things that were definitely on my list, but this is one of those ones where I still don't get it, and I probably won't until I have it. It looks so weird.
I think my favorite part is his window belt.
Yeah.
The belt right here is the car like side windows, which is amazing how it like wraps around and kind of turns into the belt.
So not only is he transforms, but he has a touch of class.
He does. He's classy. He's a classy motherfucker. Unique Toys just absolutely.
Where did this come from?
I don't know. I don't even know why they decided to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why his name is Perukill.
Yeah.
His name is Perukill. Where did that even come from?
The best metal band that hasn't been named ever.
That's true, actually.
Uganda Slaughter. Can we start Uganda Slaughter next?
Columbia Columbine.
Ooh. And that was great because the whole thing just kind of rolls in. So. Damn it. Damn it. Damn you, Perukill, for making metal bands that don't exist yet.
So that's my number 2, Unique Toys Perukill, also known as Masterpiece Styled Age of Extinction Lockdown, a figure that I never wanted ever in the history of figures ever, and then it happened. It just fucking happened, and I love it. What do you got? What's your number 2?
What do I got? What do I got?
I know what your number 2 is.
You know what number 2 is.
I know what your number 2 is. I know what your number 1 is.
This is my number 2. He appeared on the show before, mostly. This is Mastermade Destruction Scorpion, or their take on Scorponok. Wait, he comes with more bits.
Yeah, he comes with a lot of shit.
Here's a Scorpion, and you get a Scorpion.
And he's got 2 scorpions on his hands.
Well, see, originally the toy, you put these scorpions on his hands for extra fingers. This toy is actually a slight mod. It's the original toy plus their statue series, which comes with like a smaller head and extra weapons. These are the scorpions. Normally they can click here and add extra fingers, or you can have them separate. The only other benefit to having, aside from having, I think a head is more accurate for the size.
Definitely.
Chibi looking, because they all come with a minifigure. His minifigure is the head. So you get a little Zarek.
African-American Zarek.
African-American Zarek. This figure was great. He wasn't as nostalgia Trypticon-y for me, but these make it work perfectly.
He just looks like a normal figure.
Yeah.
Like a leader class.
Yeah, and it's just everything about this that I loved when I did him before for the Beast episode.
Yeah.
Still stands. He's just great. The entire series is great. I'm sure all of them will be featured at some point, but who knows when. I am full on in Mastermade. They have sucked my dick to the extreme.
Yeah, you are all in on Mastermade. I'm in it.
I love chunk bots and I love weird shit, and this encompasses all of it. So everything I've said about him before remains true, except that I even had these head and arm parts before the last show, but I didn't want to feature them because I was only doing the one bot.
Sure.
But with the parts on, it makes him slightly better. Fire, one desire. I don't know the words to this part.
I just thought it was Parts on Fire. Yeah.
But Parts on
Fire.
Fire.
Which be Parts on Fire. It's about gonorrhea. My parts on fire.
I put the STD in stud. I recommend the bonus pieces, but even that aside, this figure is still
without the bonus pieces, is he still number 2?
Oh, he would be number 2 no matter.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless. Okay. These extra add-ons make him that much cooler. Like that smaller head makes him complete. Like he looked good before, but now he looks great. And now you get a cool little African American Zarek to put next to him. I'm trying to affect the
I know what you do.
The rainbow.
Stop.
That does
I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. Just stop.
Affect my rainbow.
Hi.
Hi. We're down to the wire.
Yeah.
The very tippy toppy.
This is the tippy toppy.
The tippy toppy.
The tippy toppy. Let's get into it. Let's just go. Let's just full fire.
All right. This is it. This is it. You go.
No, that's all I know.
All right, fair enough.
What do we got? What's going on? Let's just get it. Let's get this over with.
Let's do this. Is it me? Is it me?
It's you.
Is it me?
You're first.
Is it me?
It's you. And the reason is you. And the reason is you.
What are you even saying?
Hoobastank.
So it's my turn. Number 1 of the
Numero uno, best figure.
Is anyone goddamn surprised?
No, not even a little bit. I knew what it was before we started.
This is Fans Toys Sovereign. It's their take on the Galvatrons. He is...
Megatron? Is that you?
Here's a hint. He's pretty great.
He looks pretty rad.
So the thing with the Galvatron is he's a specialty mode, like everything at past 86, where nothing is quite another thing. You know, it doesn't turn into like a car you'd recognize.
No.
He does a decent job transforming. He's definitely you transform him forward, it's harder, but back, it's easier kind of one. My only gripe with him, is I wish his face was silver instead of white. That's it. I love that his hands are kind of meaty. He's a heavy fucking figure.
You could just do one
for his size.
1,
he's
2,
pretty
3.
Like there's a lot of him that's die cast. Like his entire. Yeah, you switch him up. You need one in both hands.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. But his arms have die cast, his chest has die cast, his leg. He's like super die cast.
He's like 80% die cast.
Yeah. And he's just a fun figure once you get the hang of it. I don't relish transforming him into cannon mode, but back's fine.
Now that we've done him on here, he's in bot mode, do you think you're ever going to put him back into cannon mode?
No. He also has the distinction of having the most clever cannon mode, which I don't know, Adele hasn't doing the show, so I'll just do it now. Look, now he can be a robot cannon, and then cleverly enough swap out to a regular cannon if I can get it to pop out, but I can't because I've been drinking.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I told you I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, I've been drinking like a lot. We've drank a lot.
We've drank a lot.
All things considered, great fucking figure.
Great fucking figure.
Not a lot of back kibble.
No,
like, as much as you would expect. Like he's got.
I like the back of his legs. Yeah, like the silver here, like the metal.
Yeah, there's nothing obscuring. It's literally just the turret for the cannon mode, which is common for the regular figures. So if you're comparing it for figure, it works perfectly. He's got his little purple spoke, and he's got his treads.
Some purple spoke, some Sunny D.
Yeah. Everything's uniform. He's bulky. He's solid, and he measures up great versus the other Rodimuses.
Sure.
So I am definitely happy with him. He's just a beefcake. Like I'm down with this guy. Like he's He's heavy, he's sexy, and I definitely put him beside me.
What did he say his name was?
Sovereign. Because I don't own the license name to Galvatron.
Salvatron.
Super Salvatron. This is my #1 of the year. He's great. I love him. I would like this inside me, and I can fit more.
You can probably put this inside
easily.
you. Yeah.
But what do you got?
Oh.
What is your #1?
That's right. Mine is actually this.
Put it down. Just put it down. Put it down. I know that's not him. I can see what the thing is.
Fine. Mine is
a Megatron.
A Megatron. This is Wei Jiang Mega Master. He is what everyone thought Wei Jiang was doing with MP36, the official Masterpiece Megatron that came out this year.
But little did we know
that neither of us bought because
it was too much money.
It was expensive.
And the back looks like a piece of shit.
Yep.
But this back looks great.
Yeah. So everyone saw this, was like, oh, rad. Wei Jiang is oversizing the MP36. We're just gonna buy that. It's like the MPP-10. So, but then when this guy like came out and people were like looking at him or whatever, when they saw this, they were like, wait a minute. That's not MP36. There's nothing about this that looks like MP36. He transforms more like Apollyon, but
he really does.
But he doesn't suck. The only MP36 that this guy has in common is the face swap and chest swapping features. Although unlike MP36, his chest is actually the side of the gun, whereas MP36 chest is not the side of the gun.
Oh, okay.
But underneath this face, they have the same like movie robot face, and they come with a lot of the same accessories. It also comes with a lot of the accessories that Apollyon came with, oddly enough. But he's actually not a chore to transform. I've done it a couple times. You can even get like a weirdly cool Gearwalk mode out of him because you can just transform the upper half of him.
And I posted that was sexy.
Yeah. Right? It's kind of rad. What's cool about this guy, he doesn't come with like the traditional silencer. He comes with this little laser peak.
Which is honestly the most attractive piece.
This is why I was going to wait and buy it, and it just magnets right on, which is rad. So I was gonna wait and buy it, but when I saw that Laserbeak was like a time thing, like you had to buy it when like the first release to get it, I was like, well, I don't want him without it. The other cool thing is the stock of him is hidden in his legs and is his feet.
I do like those feet.
The feet are die-cast metal. He has ratchets everywhere. I wasn't gonna get him, but when I saw a video review of him, I think it was Ben's Collectibles, I was like, okay, that is the Megatron that I want. I do wish that he was the same like size as regular Masterpiece.
Because he's still slightly heavier than him, but he's got more die-cast.
He's got a lot more die-cast. The only die-cast in this is the feet and maybe some things like around the crotch.
Right.
And I think maybe one or two things up here on the chest, but he's mostly plastic. The difference here is just the transformation is actually, I've done it a couple times. It's not that big of a deal. I don't feel like there's anything on here that's gonna like break or anything.
Right.
If you've got the extra $120 or whatever, buy this. This is not a KO. This is pretty much a 100% original mold. Because while it's similar in certain aspects to Apollyon, it's not. It's not Apollyon.
Yeah. This can't be a knockoff anything because there's no other thing that exists of it.
Yeah.
In person, this is my first time really seeing it. I don't know what this looks like entirely.
But he looks like Megatron.
He does. 110%. I think what evokes the MP36 quality is the head and the color scheme.
Yes, that's true because he's more gray rather than silver.
Yes. I've always fancied a grayer Megs than a silver Meg.
Yeah, well, it's a little more cartoon accurate.
They never make it.
I don't know if I'm ever going to transform him again, really, because, like, you don't really need to be a gun ever, you know?
That's honestly how I feel about the Sovereign.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really need him to be a cannon, especially because I own other MP Galvatrons who make better cannons.
Yeah. He is easily my favorite Megatron in my collection for a bunch of different reasons, mostly because he turns into an actual gun.
Yeah.
He looks like Megatron, and he actually makes me want to get the MPP-10 just so I can have a Optimus Prime that goes with him to scale.
Yeah, and this.
I mean, he's not the best. They obviously did what they could, turning him into a silencer.
But it's cool.
But it's cooler than just having the silencer just be a piece you take off and put on when you want it.
Oh.
Because that's the other Megatrons, the Apollyon, the official Megatron, they'll just have a silencer and a stock that clip on.
Yeah.
they incorporated the silencer and stock into the transformation.
Dick cancer aside, I love how cheap it is, and I just love playing with it. So
this costs less than the Unique Toys, my number 2, which is one of the reasons why. I mean, for the price, you just get so much more bought.
I think this was roughly the same price when it came out. Now it's slightly more.
Oh, it's way more because it's like, well, Fans Toys does that.
Yeah.
Fans Toys is like, and people want it.
Well, and because I jumped on it right away because obviously, so I had to have it. But as soon as I bought it, it was sold out, and everyone wanted to buy it, and I'm like, no, not my baby.
Not your baby.
Not my baby. He's die-cast and he's
Come
pretty.
on over. Come on over.
We talked about this. We talked about this.
Come on over.
Come on over, baby.
So these are our bots.
There's a lot. New Year's specials come with their own flavor, so everyone's here. Some might be off camera slightly.
I can't even tell.
Whatever. We're on the other side of the mirror, so it is what it is.
Next year I'm buying smaller bots.
You say that, but you're an MP guy. So
I know, it sucks.
We have a couple wrap-up questions.
These are questions sent from our viewers, mostly us. We're asking these ourselves.
We have questions.
To us.
We want to know where the line ends.
Yes.
But we'll see.
Question for you.
Yes.
What was your Transformers Company of the Year? Who made the best bots?
For me,
for you,
I'm gonna have to say, just from sheer number, Mastermind Creations. As much as I ripped on them at the beginning, and we were
MMC haters.
Yeah, they definitely came up because they fulfilled my chug scale, slightly above chug scale needs. What about you?
For me, Unique Toys, hands down. I'm digging their Bruticus set, and
the Peru Kill got you in there.
Yeah, the Peru Kill is just black magic. So what bots did not make it, but almost did? What were your honorable mentions here?
A couple of my honorable mentions were Mastermind Creations Boreas, the Cyclonus. I wanted to love it because of the Cyclonus, but there's something about that figure with the mold I was never a big fan of, and the alt mode is just too fiddly.
Yeah.
Never a big fan of. And the one that almost beat Striker Noir was Open Play Big Cannon.
It would have amused me to no end if you'd sandwich your list with 2 different Galvatrons.
I know, and I thought about it, but it just, in terms of how much money I spent and how much like playability it has, I feel like Big Cannon's cool for me. If anyone else has Sovereign, he's not worth it. If anyone has Tyrant, he's not necessarily worth it. He's more or less a collector's piece.
Yeah. So save your money and get Big Cannon?
Yeah, save your money and get Big Cannon. Like, definitely worth $60
yeah,
cost to get him.
100%.
Oh, 100%. Like, he barely didn't make the list. What about you?
My almost figure would have actually been my only official figure of the entire release.
That's right.
Well, you too. Your only official figure is Trypticon. Oh no, that's not true. You have Optimus Primal.
Yes.
Last year I had a couple official figures on my list. This year, the only one that didn't make it that almost did was MP Cheetor.
That's right.
He was at number 10, and I was like, Cheetor or Jazz, and I went with Jazz because I just did. I like his alt mode a little better.
Yeah.
Cheetor is great. It was really a toss up, and I already had some Beast Wars figures on here, so I wanted to show off a little more G1. And I spent a lot of time stickering Jazz. But he's a great figure.
No, he's
for
great.
Sure, for sure. What didn't you purchase that you regret not purchasing?
My big 2 regrets this year are the Perfect Effect Primal. That is one of the ones, Beast Guerrera, and the Peru Kill. He just wasn't this year material, but after seeing you with him, I realized he might have been the lady for me. I don't know. We won't know because this year's already done, but he was a close one.
Sure.
What about you?
I've got a couple, but I don't want to name them all. I'll go through the list a lot, but off the top of my head, Fans Hobby Power Baser, the MP.
He was good.
Power Master Optimus Prime. I think he looks fantastic. I wish I got him. The other one would have been this Megatron. I already mentioned that. But more than that, the Generation Toy Megatron. The one that turns into the Stealth Bomber. Just to go with this one, because they're both IDW, they're MP scaled. By all accounts, everyone I've read that has it, they love it.
Yeah,
they love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I might get him at some point this year. Yeah. I don't know. But he won't count for next year because he came out in 2017. Because again, all these bots came out this year. We don't do that like, oh, whatever I bought this year. These bots had to have come out this year to make a list.
Because I definitely bought other bots this year that did not come out this year.
So that's our list for 2017. What's your favorite? What's your list? Yeah. Let us know in the comments below.
What did you buy that you loved?
Yeah.
What do you wish we owned, but we were just too...
Yeah, is there anything missing from here that we didn't buy that you said that you guys missed out
like
on this?
How stupid are we that we passed some stuff up? Because I'm sure it's out there.
This is obviously not all the figures that came out this year. This is just what we bought.
And we have other stuff too that was under the radar. Didn't quite qualify.
Well, I think that's it. That's all for our top 10 Transformers of 2017. None of mine were actually official Transformers.
2 of mine were, well, one was and one sort of was.
No, 2 of yours are.
Well, one is Hasbro, one's Takara.
Yeah, but both of them are official. Let us know in the comments what you thought. What were your picks? All that stuff. Like, share, subscribe.
Dick pics?
Why not? Why not? There's a bunch of ways you can support the channel down in the comments if you want to. You don't have to. It's fine.
I may comment. We'll see. We'll see what I get up to. You never know.
I feel like I'm peering over a fence.
It feels weird. I feel like I have much more of an opening because I have a slope. I have an uneven slope.
Hi there. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. You get him in some cool little doggy poses.
Some doge poses.
He's got soft rubber. Soft rubber right there. Oh no, you got a boo-boo. Let me kiss it.
Butt?
Yeah, that's how Transformers kiss. With their butts.